Hello, how are you? Are you having a good week? I hope so. I sure do miss you. Are you ready to go over the safety rules? I hope you've been paying attention because I think we're going to be back in class soon. I hope so anyway. You ready? What's safety rule number 1? That's right. Don't touch the outside doors. Good job. Safety rule number 2, just shout it out. Good. Good. Sit in your chair properly. Good job. Good. You guys are learning. I'm proud of you. Safety rule number 3. Don't lock the bathroom door. If you get in there and you get stuck, we cannot come help you if you lock the bathroom door. Safety rule number 4. It's the only one with a no in it. No running. That's the rule in the classroom, and I think it might be the rule in some of your houses too. No running. What are you supposed to do instead? Jump. That's right. Jump. Jump, grasshoppers. Jump on one foot, Derek. Jump. Jump high, Skyland. Jump like a bunny rabbit, Lois. Jump. Jump. Jump, Riot. Jump like a grasshopper. Jump. Jump, Lily. Jump, jump. Good. What good jumpers you are. Jump back to your seats. Are you ready? Safety rule number 5. Good. Cover your cough. Safety rule number 6. Who knows what it is? Who knows? Don't poke your nose. Get a tissue. Blow your nose. Everybody can reach a tissue. Safety rule number 7 is the new one that we're keeping. Wash your hands properly. Get water and 1 squirt of soap. You have little hands, you only need 1 squirt of soap. And do the ABC song while you scrub. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Did you sing with me, Isaac? Good job. Okay, we're going to have our story now. This is a kind of a hard one, but I kind of think it's appropriate for where we are in the whole world right now. So, we've been talking about Adam and Eve, and they were the first man and woman, and remember, they got in trouble because they disobeyed their parent, God, and they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden, remember? But Adam and Eve had babies. They had 2 boys, and they called them Cain and Able. And Cain, it says in the Bible, was a tiller of the ground, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep. And it came to pass that Cain brought some fruit of the ground, so he brought some vegetables and probably some fruit to have to the Lord for an offering. And Abel, he also brought an offering, but he brought the firstlings of his flock, and he brought some extra because he had had a good year, so he brought extra because of that. And the Lord really appreciated the extras that were brought. He really appreciated the extras that were brought. And Cain was upset because God gave respect to Abel for his offering, but he didn't have respect for Cain's offering. And he was really upset and jealous. And the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you upset? And why has your countenance fallen? If you do good, then you get accepted. And if you don't do good, then whose fault is it? It's your fault. You have to do your best work. Remember? We talked about that. We talk about that all the time, to do our best work in everything. When we're coloring our pages, we don't scribble scrabble. When we're doing our homework or our homeschooling, we do our best work, remember? And remember when God made the world, what did he say whenever he had each thing that he made? He said, "This is good," because he did good work, didn't he? But what Cain brought for his offering was not good. But Cain was jealous because what Abel did bring was good. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and when it came to pass, when they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother Abel, and he slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, look, I have a man here. This is going to be Cain. And the Lord said unto Cain, "Where is your brother?" And Cain said, "I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?" And God said, "What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth to me from the fields." So that's what I want to talk to you about today, is being your brother's keeper. Are you your brother's keeper? That doesn't mean that we take our brother and we put him in our pocket, does it? No, because our brothers are usually too big to fit in our pockets. But if you're a big brother or a big sister, sometimes you have to watch out for your little brother or your little sister and take care of them, don't you? And if you see them doing something dangerous that might hurt them, you have to tell them, "No, stop, don't do that," right? Or sometimes you have to tell mommy or daddy. Even if it's a big brother or a big sister, if you see them doing something dangerous, you might need to tell mommy or daddy, right? That doesn't mean being a tattletale about every little thing, because you have to learn how to share and you have to learn how to work things out on your own. But when you see something doing something that's going to be dangerous to other people or themselves, it's really important that you share that and tell that person and talk to them and tell them, "Stop. Don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself." Or, "Stop. Don't do that. You're going to hurt somebody else," right? You need to speak up and don't let people get hurt. Okay? How are other ways we can be our brother's keepers? Can you think of any? Do you maybe help people out sometimes? I know a big sister helped her brother tie his shoes the other day. Is that being a brother's keeper? I think so. What about holding hands while you're crossing the street? Is that being a brother's keeper? Helping a baby brother or sister get across the street safely? I think it is being a brother's keeper. Another thing that you could do is maybe pray for a friend, especially if you know nobody else is praying for them. You could be a brother's keeper by praying for that friend and helping them to be safe or help them to know about Jesus. What are other ways that you could be a brother's keeper? Maybe that's something that you could talk to mom and dad about. Could you be a brother's keeper by helping make a meal for somebody who's sick? I bet you're doing that already, aren't you? I know one sweet lady went and helped somebody else trim their bushes by their sidewalk because they weren't feeling good. Isn't that nice? There's a whole bunch of ways we could be our brother's keeper. I bet you could think of a lot. Talk about it with your mom and dad and your brothers and your sisters. Maybe you could think of something nice to do for somebody this week to be a keeper. Let me know. Put something in the comments and let me know how you were a keeper this week. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.